Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Atlas. I got a lot of news to throw at you guys today and then we're going to dive into the charts, but I'm going to try and keep this going very smooth for you. If you are new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe for more cryptocurrency news and technical analysis. Click the thumbs up like button. It helps us out so much with the YouTube search algorithm and it definitely means a lot to me. So if you guys haven't done that yet, please don't forget to do that. Click the bell icon so that you know whenever we have a new video, and let's go ahead and get right on into this. First up, I am on Twitter. If you guys want to check me out, feel free to drop me a follow or tweet at me over at CryptoAtlasYT. My handle is right down below, so you guys can go and check that out. First up on the news, we got the Mayor Jackson, Tennessee, Mayor Conger, I don't know how to say his name, is talking with state legislatures about allowing the city to mine Bitcoin and adding it to their balance sheet. So that's very good news. Next up, we got a huge batch of 4,033 Bitcoin. That's about $230 million moved off of the exchanges. That was around 4 p.m. Eastern time. As you guys can see from this chart, just that absolutely massive spike that ended up moving off. So that's actually great news too, because when you have it moved off the exchanges, that makes it less liquid, right? And that means that we're less likely to have a huge sell-off. So if it's on an exchange at any given point in time, they could directly put it on to the market books, and then, you know, next thing you know, it could cause slippage and a whole bunch of orders go through and the price just starts to massively drop. So this is really good news. Next up, 1 billion United States dollar Tether, which is a stable coin that's a one-to-one peg to the dollar itself, was just minted at Tether Treasury. By the way, I am seeing Bitcoin. I got a side chart going up right now. It's just absolutely going nuts as I'm talking with you guys. Well, now it's going down. As I was talking, I was seeing all the green, and then I pulled over to show you guys, and there's a huge wall of red. So it's at $57,100 as of the time I'm making this video, at least. So yeah, this huge amount of money that was printed is more than likely going to be spent on cryptocurrencies. Now, is it going to be for Bitcoin? Doesn't necessarily mean that it will be, but there's a huge chance that it is, as we have this huge wave starting to ride itself up. For the first time ever, a bartender accepted this person's offer. This is from Texas Hodl, for them to be able to tip them in Bitcoin. It's happening. I mean, that is actually really good news. I can't remember if I mentioned this in one of my recent videos or not, but yeah, there's an island now that you can straight up buy everything on the island. I don't think I mentioned this in my video. I don't have it prepared for you right now. But yeah, you can literally buy property on this island. You can go to the grocery store and buy all of your groceries with Bitcoin. So if people argue and tell you, oh, you can't buy anything with Bitcoin, well, there's an island. You can literally buy anything that's there. And then what are they going to say next? Oh, well, I meant here. You can't buy anything. Okay, well, here you can buy Lamborghinis. You can buy this used car from this dealership. You can buy Tesla, this and that. Oh, those are just cars. You can also go on Newegg and, you know, you like, oh, it consumes too much energy, yada, yada, yada. They're going to throw out, it's used for illegal things. They're going to throw out every single thing, and you're going to have to discredit every single thing because other people that don't know what they're talking about keep throwing this in their face, and that's all that they seem to know. And they think that they know more than you. Anyways, so yeah, this is cool. It's a nice little step forward. The first house in the Netherlands is to be bought entirely with Bitcoin, or has been bought, was just sold. Yeah, oh, sorry. Was just sold, past tense, for 21 Bitcoin. So absolutely awesome. I don't know. I mean, as far as the house goes, this is the Netherlands, so they probably have different kind of system structure. But yeah, I don't really want to live in a house personally like this. I guess, you know, they're interested in it, but it's wall to wall right next to another building. It feels like as if it's an apartment complex or a condo. I mean, and that's a lot of Bitcoin for this too. But hey, I don't know what it looks like on the inside. It's probably huge. It's probably huge, bro. Up next, Bitcoin net short position falls to lowest since early March. Okay, we've been seeing a dip ever since February. So seeing this position reach its lowest point means that we're likely moving up. As the phrase goes, it's always darkest before the dawn. So I really like the fact that we're establishing a strong base now, especially at these prices, with us being above $50,000 or $55,000 even. It's huge news. It means that us pushing to $75,000 next, or $100,000, is looking way more probable. Up next, Hotbit Crypto Exchange shuts down for maintenance after attempted hack. So there's kind of good news and bad news with this. The Chinese crypto exchange says funds are Safu or Seifu. I think it's Seifu, meaning kind of like a doji meme sort of thing, like hodl, meaning that they're safe, and that the emergency maintenance could take up to 2 weeks. The hackers were reportedly unsuccessful in gaining access to Hotbit's wallets, but did manage to compromise the platform's user database. So that's the bad news. Thus, the Hotbit team has advised customers to disregard any communication from entities claiming to be representatives of the exchange. So good thing that they didn't claim anybody's wallets, bad that they got into the database. Turkey jails 6 in probe into missing Thodex crypto exchange CEO. On Thursday, a Turkish court jailed 6 suspects pending trial, including siblings of the missing CEO and senior company employees. This is from Reuters. Some suspects indicated that Ozer's siblings, this is Guvin Ozer and Serap Ozer, could have been serving major roles in Thodex's operations, noting that both had significant crypto holdings, local news agency Anadolu agency reports. As previously reported, the missing Thodex CEO is reportedly to have run off with as much as $2 billion worth of crypto. And keep in mind that as the cryptocurrency prices rise, that amount of value that he ran off with is actually going to go up too. But according to the latest reports, Interior Minister Soylu said that the company's portfolio totaled $108 million. So $108 million is less than $2 billion, obviously. But again, as time goes by, that number will go up. All right, so then you also have another crypto. It's called Fantom. I wanted to highlight a couple key points. I know this one is mentioned a little bit more, but Fantom's Go Opera network upgrade with Fantom, just so you guys know, its price has been surging very recently, especially over the last 24-hour period, and I think these are some large contributing factors. The platform's new upgrade completely rewrites part of the code for ultimate optimization of user experience, making it the greatest improvement so far to the network in overall speed and efficiency. Fantom has been making waves in the cryptocurrency space due to its lightning-fast transaction processing speeds, and the upgrade still managed to improve performance time by reducing the time to finality to approximately 1 second. Through projects like SushiSwap, Curve, Cream, and more deploying on Fantom, they have aligned themselves with a network that can provide their users with sub-second swap executions with the lowest fees available in the space. All right, sub-second. That's absolutely amazing. They partnered with Formula One. Another reason that decentralized lending protocols are choosing Fantom to deploy to it is because they already have an address to use if they work with Ethereum. So Fantom is making some serious moves, and a lot of people are making moves with them. Now we go ahead and hop on over to the chart here. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight Bitcoin for you guys. As we can take a look on the daily chart here, we did rise up and we saw resistance at a key level. This is all my TA that I had from before. Just keep in mind, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing with you is based on my own opinion. I highly recommend you guys go do further research. But yeah, I already had this set up before today, so it's kind of cool to see it play out and match up with so many of my things. It shows that my studies are paying off, right? So this level, this level is set up as resistance right here. This is going to be about $57,665. We actually saw on the daily at $57,421. We do have a level of support where we're currently at right now. I'd be looking at about $56,250 if it decides to retrace back. We still have a couple hours left on the daily, so this is something that is potential. Go ahead and get this saved right there. If it decides to drop down further tomorrow for the next daily on the 21 EMA, it's more than likely going to be right around $55,700 or so. Okay, volume, if you take a look at this down on the bottom here, this is pretty interesting. It's all pretty low. I mean, it's a little bit higher than what we saw, say, back here, but yeah, it's still quite considerably low. A lot of this movement that's been taking place has been from a few key features, a few key players. That's what I was trying to say. That's what caused us to go up. The RSI is pushing in the median zone. It was right on the verge a couple days ago on that of being oversold. And so now that it's rising back up, we're seeing some strong recoveries. Technical radars are suggesting a buy. One thing I would be concerned about if this does raise up too much higher is what the level resistance is going to take place at $61,151. The reason why I say that is because if we actually take a look at this right here, this looks like the formation of a possible head and shoulders pattern, which would not be good because that's actually a bearish pattern, which would mean we'd have a further decline with something like this in theory, if that did play out, we could end up seeing a dip take place, pulling us all the way down to $36,484. I don't think that that's going to happen. That's just my opinion, but that is a concern that I'm going to be seeing as we approach this key level right here. As of right now, though, let's get above this level. The next major level is going to be at 58,536. Then we push up to 59,500 or so, and then 60,000. 60,000 is a big goal right now. Everyone's going to keep their eyes on $60,000. With as big of a candle that we have today, we might see a little bit of a cool down over the weekend for the next 2 days. But ideally, what would be great to see, and I'm sure a lot of other people feel like this too, is that this thing is just going to start super mooning. It's already had a couple months now of cooling down. I think we're about ready to go back on track right here. Okay. That's my point of view on all this, guys. I'm going to have another video up today talking about another cryptocurrency called SafeMoon, and I've been doing a lot of videos on that. You probably have heard of it on social media and stuff. So I've been doing a lot of research into this, so just keep that in mind. So I have some more news going on with that over there. I do have referral links, by the way, in the description for Coinbase and Gemini and BlockFi. So if you guys want to earn some free cryptocurrencies, feel free to use those referral links. I also have for Robinhood and Webull if you want to earn some free stocks. Let me know what you guys think about everything we shared today in the comments down below. And also don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new. Hit the thumbs up like button to help us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video. And I will see you guys in the next episode.